let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Watch the safety creep.
First carry down for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run with Henderson. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. It's caught, Shepard. A very solid game.
Let's go, big side. Let's go.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Watch the pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Bridgewater. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
And that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner.
Let's go.
And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Grant. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Now Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 11-yard touchdown. As these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
I'm here all day.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it, baby.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. And this one complete to Reed.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let him know. Let him know.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
55. Hey, eat. Come on, baby. What you got?
On 1st down, here's Love. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, baby.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
55.
From midfield now, Haskins throwing the out route and complete. It's Bird. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, it's Grant. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So we got man. Short.
From the guy, it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Get that quarterback.
Austin Prohl there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes the defense is tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep, fighting him off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
Big series right here.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did have.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And when
he's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
It's a gain of 35. And the Washington Redskins first down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 33. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Touchdown, Washington!
They can't hold it, Coach.
33 Let's go! And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby, sack!
I'm starting to feel for the quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case...
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up second down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
It's a party now.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. A short little throw taken in by Reed. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play action now. Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, that's right. Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington.
We touchdown in your city.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This will be taken in at the 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
So
here we go.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
The big boys came out to play.
We've got an injured Redskin down on the field.
Don't be mad. It's more
hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down.
Face mask.
And that looked like a clear face mask to me. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Slings this deep from... Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone.
You crazy, boy.
Terry McLaurin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Play fake. Bridgewater under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's what I'm talking about.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they in long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they take over.
Baby.
They'll set up shop
all day.
at the 46-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go, Z.
They'll run on 1st down.
It's going to be a long day.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20.
Run.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop
Go,
it.
let's go.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a...
And he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's another fumbles. You look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there.
Let's go, baby.
All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team. But the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
Yeah, it's been exciting.
Watching your mind. Ricky.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
From 19 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Again, it's Henderson.
Run. I got you, boy.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Jordan Reed has it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw, Bridgewater. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got his man on the out route.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it there to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Check, 55 to Mike. You remember me?
On 2nd down and 4, Haskins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The Redskins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Run to the ball. Fly to the ball. Run.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Yo, Trip is
and
here,
time
baby.
will be called here. We've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Rabbit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now it's Haskins. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Haskins will throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Come on now, let's go.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
They can't
Tim
stop
Williams charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
The psychology of this game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they argue.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Bridgewater. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally.
I'm going to hit you
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So out now come the Redskins. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So the defense there is poised in review.
Recovered by Washington.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen.
It got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Haskins going to try to throw it. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Man, that's trash.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack dead. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had